In a world where electricity, steam engines, and even robots didn't officially exist, there were still those who dared to see beyond their age. Minds that dreamed up machines, gadgets, and theories centuries before anyone else dared to try. Take, for instance, an old tinkerer in ancient Alexandria named Hero. 2,000 years ago, while the Roman Empire was busy conquering lands, Hero was busy with something entirely different, a device that spun, hissed, and puffed steam. Today, we'd call it a rudimentary steam engine. Hero called it the Aeolipili. The world? Well, they called it pointless. They couldn't see the potential in this whirling, steam-powered machine, at least not yet. Little did they know, it was a glimpse of the future. Around the same time, in another corner of the ancient world, Hypatia of Alexandria stood under the stars, measuring the heavens with a precision that would make any modern-day scientist proud. But she wasn't just interested in the stars. Hypatia invented one of the earliest known tools for measuring liquid density, a simple device with remarkable accuracy. Some say her work with astronomy and mathematics was far beyond her time. But being a female scholar in ancient Egypt was a risk on its own, and her groundbreaking achievements were nearly erased from history. Now, over in ancient China, Zhang Heng was listening for something most people didn't even believe was possible: earthquakes from miles away. Zhang was fascinated by the mysterious tremors that shook the land. So he designed what some now call the world's first seismoscope, a massive bronze vessel with delicate mechanisms that could detect earthquakes over hundreds of miles. When an earthquake struck, a bronze ball would fall, pointing toward the direction of the tremor. This wasn't just science, it was precision engineering, centuries before our own seismographs. To Zhang, every tremor held a story worth understanding, even if the world wasn't ready to listen. Then there's the enigmatic Leonardo da Vinci. To many, he was the ultimate Renaissance man, a painter, sculptor, and yes, an inventor. In his notebooks, Leonardo designed flying machines, tanks, even a primitive diving suit. It's as if he saw the future before the world could catch up. His designs, brilliant as they were, went unbuilt in his lifetime. But they left us with questions that still haunt us. What would the world look like if we'd understood his vision back then? And finally, there was Al-Jazari from the Islamic Golden Age, a name less remembered but every bit as significant. Working in a modest workshop, Al-Jazari designed water clocks, early forms of automation, and even a rudimentary robot in the shape of a band of musicians. His devices didn't just tell time or pour water, they were marvels of artistry and engineering. Imagine watching this automaton pour wine or play an instrument, a true spectacle at the time. And though the word robot didn't exist, Al-Jazari was creating machines that moved, played, and served. So why were these minds forgotten? Their inventions were glimpses of a future world, born in a time that couldn't fully understand them. Empires rose and fell, knowledge was lost, and their work drifted into myth. Yet here we are, centuries later, marveling at their ideas and realizing just how much they shaped the world we live in. When we think of today's great minds, it's easy to forget those who came before, those who dared to invent, to push boundaries, and to dream of a world that would only come to pass long after they were gone. They were forgotten, maybe even ignored. But their ideas are still here, etched into the foundations of modern science and technology. What else might be hidden in history's shadows, just waiting to be rediscovered? If you are interested about Alien's story, watch the Roswell incident by clicking the link below